There was a little burger joint right by the office. I'd been eating there religiously for 3 years. That afternoon, I ordered my usual, a double cheeseburger. I took one bite and immediately noticed the lettuce was pathetically scarce. I said politely, "Think I could get a little extra lettuce, please?" She looked up at me, eyes sharp as daggers. "Extra lettuce? You think lettuce grows on trees? If you don't like it," the door's wide open. The whole place went dead quiet, everyone staring right at me. I didn't say a word. I finished my burger, paid, and walked out. The next day, I dropped a message in the company group chat. "Lunch is on me, everyone. We're hitting that new burger spot across the street." 300 coworkers followed me like a herd. The owner stood in her doorway, pale as a ghost, watching her diner empty out for good. I'd been stopping by Wendy's diner for lunch ever since my first day on the job. I'd always thought of it as the office cafeteria. Convenient, nothing fancy, but too easy to stick with. Wendy had always been snappy, loud, and short-fused. My coworkers grumbled every now and then. Over time, we just got used to her proprietor vibe until that day. "Wendy, usual please," I called. She just grunted behind the register without even glancing up. 10 minutes later, my burger arrived. Something felt off right away. I took a bite and tasted it. Lettuce, or rather, the total lack of it. I carried my tray up to the counter. "Wendy," I said, keeping my tone as calm as I could. She was counting receipts, scowling hard. "The burger's a little light on lettuce today." She froze for a split second. "You think lettuce is free? If you don't like it, don't eat it." She jabbed a finger at the door, practically yelling. My face burned, not from embarrassment, but from pure fury. I just stood there holding that burger, feeling like I was getting publicly roasted in front of everyone. The elevator reached the 18th floor, administration. I went back to my desk and booted up my computer, trying to convince myself that the whole scene at lunch had been some kind of hallucination. I went back to my seat, thinking that was it. But then she came right over and lit into me. I called building management and asked for Leo's Burger's contact info. Less than 30 seconds after hanging up, Leo's number came through. This wasn't about revenge, it was a surgical strike. I needed Wendy to understand that she hadn't just lost a regular customer. She'd lost the business of an entire office building. I made myself a cup of coffee to clear my head, hit send. The war had begun, grabbed my phone, and stepped out of the office. As the elevator doors slid shut, I caught my reflection in the polished metal. No expression, but my eyes were sharp. I didn't go straight to Leo's across the street. I stopped outside Wendy's diner first. Wendy was leaning against the counter, picking her teeth with one hand, scrolling her phone with the other. A faint smirk on her lips, like nothing happened this afternoon, like that worm never existed. Maybe in her eyes, it really was nothing. Now it's my turn. I let out a cold laugh, turned. Leo's Burgers wasn't big. A young guy, maybe 27, 28, wearing a clean white chef's coat, then jumped down. So fast he nearly missed a step. He hurried over, nervously rubbing his hands together. I gave a small nod, scanning the place. New tables, new chairs, bright, clean, a world away from Wendy's across the street. How many burgers? 4. Classic beef, cheeseburger, bacon burger, and a vegan falafel option. Sauce is my own recipe. I grind the beef fresh every... I cut him off. Pricing. His words slowed. He seemed hesitant. I just looked at him. He shifted under my gaze. I shook my head. Gave him time to process. Out my phone. Turned the screen toward him. His eyes locked onto it. Pupils widening. He knew exactly what that number meant. Skipping the hardest part of building a business. Landing a stable, steady stream of customers from day one. Before this, most of them went to Wendy's. He looked up at me, and I saw something in his eyes I knew well. It was the look of a hungry man seeing food for the first time. "Now I'm giving you a shot to make all 300 of them yours." The air went still. His breathing quickened. Red crept up from his neck, flooding all the way to his ears. It took him a few seconds to find his voice again. "Why, me?" I looked at him and didn't answer right away. I was trying to figure out how to say it. In the end, I chose the simplest way. I told him what happened at lunch today, and how I got accused of planting it myself. Leo stood there in front of me. His chair scraped against the floor with a sharp squeal, and then he bowed. Deep, almost a right angle. He held it for 3 seconds. When he straightened up, there was something in his eyes I hadn't seen before. Not gratitude, not eagerness. It was ambition. "I'm in," and the corner of my mouth lifted. Approval. I stood up, phone in hand, and let my gaze drift past the window across the street.
Wait a sec. Did you see that diner owner lose it over a little lettuce? Here's 3 reasons you can't stop watching. First, The guy she humiliated isn't walking away. He's planning a strike that'll take her whole business down. Second, the new burger joint across the street just got an offer it can't refuse. 300 hungry coworkers ditching the old spot. Third, this isn't just about lettuce. It's about pride, revenge, and who owns the office lunch game. And trust me, the next episodes get way more intense. Head back to the homepage now to catch all the drama. You won't want to miss how this war ends.